What's up everyone, today we're showcasing Team Escavelier and Cradily in Remix Cup. These two are like my favorite Remix Pokemon right now. They're insanely good core breakers against the meta. Escavelier can, for example, beat the Charmers, the Steel types, the Psychic types, and the Poison types, which are all very common picks and usually paired together. And Cradily is just really good against like Jellicent. It beats Mandibuzz. It has play against Froslass. I think rock damage is overall very nice in this meta. It really only has to worry about fighting types, but those are not that common. And I also have Mandibuzz with Air Slash to kill the fighting types. Anyway, this first lead, we have a Froslass, which is quite bad for the squad actually, but I catch a Shadow Ball on my Mandibuzz right here, which is just really nice. In comes an Obstagoon, a shiny one at that, and this is not that bad, especially since I have Air Slash on Mandy. This is actually pretty alright. I think I still lose this because Air Slash is a pretty shit move, and Aerial Ace, well, Air Slash is not that shit, but Aerial Ace in particular is not that great, and especially if you compare it to something like Counter. Counter is just so strong. So I think I lose this, but that's fine. You know, at least I learned it out, and now Cradily can run free. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm running Air Slash on this thing just because I need the extra fighting coverage. With Snarl, Mandy is not that good against fighting, but with Air Slash it just destroys all fighting types, which is really good. Though I think in general you do like Snarl, but then you will definitely have to make sure your team beats fighting types with your other Pokemon. All right, Diggersby coming out. This is fine. I have a Cradily to clean this up. Yeah, Cradily, like I said, able to beat some big meta Pokemon like Diggersby, like Mandibuzz, like Jellicent. Basically, the biggest struggles are fighters and Registeel, of course, and other steel types. But against everything else, it has a lot of play, and especially with energy, it can do so much damage versus everything. They shield this up. They try to Sex Swap. Also against Froslass, you can get off a Stone Edge and KO it, so... yeah, it just hits everything. It just hits everything. They go for the Fire Punch, takes me out, and then I still have my Cradily left, which, you know, even if they Earthquake, it doesn't KO. Cradily is really tanky, like really tanky. So I kind of do enjoy the Escav Cradily core, because Escav is pretty squishy. Cradily is very tanky. All right, Diggersby Lead. This is all right. This is all right. Though a Fire Punch really does hurt. I try to catch one right here. They don't throw it, however. And they comment Froslass. This is where Air Slash really hurts, because Snarl actually wins this matchup in the ones, pretty sure. But with Air Slash, you get to the moves a little bit slower, actually quite a lot slower. So it comes a little bit harder. Get off an Avalanche right there. I'll get to another move though. I'll definitely get to another move right here. This should get very close to KOing the Froslass. Very close, but it barely does not. Which is kind of unfortunate, because now I don't really get any farm as well. I think I should have undercharged it a little bit. But this was my first game with Mandibuzz versus Froslass, so I didn't know. Next time, I'll probably undercharge the foul play just a little bit, so I get a little bit more farm on Escav, which I think it's very worthwhile. Alright, this is not amazing. Again, I try to catch a move on my Cradily. Here comes Corselia. This is not amazing, but Cradily has a lot of play here. You know, it gets through those grass knots really quick. And, well, Corselia also gets through moves very quickly, but Cradily just a little faster with the bullet seeds. And they need 2 more moves to KO me, so this is all good. This is all good. Go for another grass knot right here. Not before they get off their own move, though. This should be fine. I mean, they have a Diggersby, and I still have Escav and my Cradily, though... I could have overfarmed here a little bit. I thought, you know, they did farm up a lot. I come in this, I just drill run before I get to a move. The Diggersby has a lot of energy. Like a lot of energy. A Fire Punch will hurt. And I will actually no-shield this. I will no-shield this because I know they have like 2 of them. So I'm no-shielding. And I'll just go for a drill run. Mega Horn does more. But, like, they're farming up. And they only need like 1 or 2 more Mudshots to KO me here. So what I decided to do here, this was CMP tie, I decided to let this go. Because I don't think I can KO them before they KO me. Because I think I need 3 counters to KO them. And then they only need 2 Mudshots. And then they just Fire Punch my Cradily. They get to a move right here. I think I'll pace here. But they need like 1 or 2 more Mudshots. And if they only need 1, they'll get there. And actually they were there already. So GG. Very good energy management by my opponent right there. Well played. Very well played. Alright, next game. Mandibuzz Lead. This is not amazing for Escavelier, especially not with Air Slash, because that actually does some damage. I tried to catch a move right here, and I do catch it. They threw 6 Air Slashes, and you know, usually they get it 5, but most people overcharge, so I like this sacrificial swap right there. In comes Empoleon. Another matchup where Snarl would actually be better, but Air Slash still is finer. Like, as you can see, the Air Slash is already kind of chunked, and I still only need 2 foul plays to KO. His Hydro right there definitely won't KO, so let it go. Go for another foul play. They'll have to shoot it up or give up switch advantage. I do throw the foul play right here, and it KOs. Very, very nice. You don't need Snarl for a matchup. Clearly, I would have really liked them to shield that, actually. Like, I would have definitely preferred them to shield that, because a Mandy with shields is a big issue. You know, both Cradily and Escavelier have play against Mandy, especially Cradily, because Stone Edge just straight up, like, they do like 50%, they do a lot of damage. But with shields, it is a big issue, because the fast moves just don't do that much from both of my Pokemon. I mean, counters are definitely adding up, but they don't really do that much, because he's just a freaking tank. Right, I have to double shield here. They're gonna throw another foul play. This will KO my Escav because it's a very squishy Pokemon. In comes Nidoqueen. This is quite nice. Go for the Drone right here. Should be able to get to another one before they get to Nerf power. So I will just keep on countering. Both doing resisted damage with their moves. Oh, actually, Nidoqueen is doing double resisted damage because of steel typing, of course. Counter's doing single resist, but this Drone will one-shot this Nidoqueen from that range. And in comes the Mandibuzz. Can't really do anything. It's only getting neutral moves, and even 2 of those moves won't kill my Cradily. Stone Edge, super effective, will definitely kill from this range, and that's bye-bye a Mandibuzz. Alright, next game. Alright, we have a Granbull. Well, charms are not very effective, but as you can see, they're really, really chunking. And I mean really chunking. Counters doing some good damage back though, but unfortunately I won't be able to get to 3 charge moves with this Escav versus the Granbull, which is quite unfortunate. But at least I'm able to burn both shields, and hopefully they stay in versus my Cradily. So my Mandibuzz gets to avoid the Granbull, and hopefully that's some decent matchups in the back. I'll have to shield this though, because a close combat would definitely hurt. They crunch, and then they decide to switch out, which is interesting. In comes Melmetal, and I swap out. Honestly, maybe I should have thrown a Grass Knot before, but this thing, yeah, this is bad in the back. The way my team deals with steel types is usually you wanna switch out of the lead if you don't see a steel type, because both the mons in the back can't really deal with steel types that well. But since it was a Charmer, I couldn't switch. So now I'm stuck with the steel type in the back. But as you can see here, Mandibuzz does fine. Like, really, even with Air Slash. Look at this. This is gonna get real close to KOing this Melmetal. And then we just Air Slash down. If it was a Registeel, would have been a bigger issue. But it wasn't. So I'm fine. And honestly, like a Charmer plus a Steel type, you won't see it that often. I don't think you'll see it that often, because it just gets destroyed by fire. And fire's not that common, but it is there. It is there. I've seen a couple Ninetales. And something like Ninetales or a Charmer plus Registeel core, like, that just gets destroyed by fire. So I wouldn't expect it that much. Alright, can we Bullet Seed this down? Can we Bullet Seed this down? Barely. Yo, Cradily coming through. Alright, Machamp lead. This is quite tough. This is very tough, actually. Actually, at this point, I thought I would survive this cross chop and get to the drill run. But you don't. That's bad. This team, Machamp lead, is very, very hard. Because, honestly, I should have definitely... I shoot this up as well. Because they had no reason to go for a cross chop, but they did. It's just kind of weird, but I think they weren't even at Rock Slide, so I was just very confused. But I definitely should not have shooted that one. Though a cross chop would still hurt, for sure. But yeah, it's tough. Actually, if you have a really good IV Escav, you survive the cross chop. If you have a really good IV Escav, you will survive it. But yeah, not mine. Mine is not that great. Not that great. It's like rank 300, so not bad. It's not great. I think I have a better one I could build. I should consider that. But yeah, fighting lead is tough, but maybe, like, if they usually do have stuff that's weak to Cradily in the back. A lot of the time. I'm shooting up this move. I really thought they would Earth Power. I really thought they would Earth Power. Shooting that Poison Fang, which is very, very tough. Very, very tough. They throw at an awkward time, and that's why I get a Bullet Seed through, which is very good for me. And they get the attack drop too. No, that's so bad. That is really, really bad. I go for another Grass Knot right here, though. Stone Edge does do more. And at this point, I should have Stone Edged. I didn't realize I would get there at the same time. Though, the thing is, both of my Pokemon are in Poison Fang range. And they will outpace. I need energy on my Mandibuzz. I was hoping to catch this move, farm down with Mandibuzz, and then foul play the Nido. They switch out right here as well. They get to the Poison Fang, and yeah, it will also outpace my Cradily. I needed energy on one of my mons. That's why I switched right there. Unfortunately, I got off the move, and I couldn't farm. Well played by them. Well played by them. Nidoqueen in the back, kind of a problem. All right, Haunter lead, very, very bad, because both Cradily and Escav lose. Though, if I can get shields down, my Escav can Jura on it, which would one-shot, or Cradily could Stone Edge it, which would also one-shot. In comes a Mandibuzz. It's a Snarl Mandibuzz, which is really good for my Air Slash Mandibuzz. You do win the mirror. It's quite nice, but they are denying my they are foul playing as well for some reason, which is crazy. It's very, very crazy. And they've denied 2 Air Slashes already, even though they got theirs through. It's kind of unfortunate, but it should still be fine here because they're throwing foul plays. It's crazy. Yeah, another Snarl for them, which is fine. Again, that's as far as we know how the game is supposed to work. So I'm fine with that, but I'm not getting mine. Well, I'm getting mine right here. That's nice. This time I did get it. But still, puts me in a kind of awkward situation because the Air Slash won't KO just yet. And now I also lose CMP tie. Oh no, I also lost the CMP tie. Now there's the shoot KO though, or the aerial ace. If they let this go. Which, like, no one shoots their Mandibuzz, right? But this dude does. Interesting. Oh, a little bit of lag. I don't know what happened there. Shoot this up. At this point, I think I do something really dumb, and I decide to farm down. But they get another move. So I have to double shoot my Mandy. But, you know, my plan here is to keep these foul plays for the Haunter. Alright, keep this foul plays for the Haunter. I'll switch out into Escav, whatever they bring in. I'm not expecting the Haunter. And even if they bring in Haunter, they're gonna have to spend energy on my Escav to KO it. It is a Primate. For some reason, they're staying in. Which is quite interesting. It's very interesting, really. Go for this run right here. This should KO the Primeape if they decide to let it go. But I'm guessing they'll probably shoot it, right? They let it go. They farm now with Haunter. I'll bring Cradily just to burn his energy and maybe get one of his shields. And then I can double, like, foul play it with my Mandy. That's the play. Sludge Bomb. That does a lot of damage. I'll Stone Edge it right here. And this should KO if they don't shoot. And if they shoot, I'm fine because I have 2 moves on Mandy. But that side they no shoot because they know I have Mandy. So they called a Grass Knot, but it wasn't a Grass Knot. Alright, Drifblim Lead. Awful. Very, very bad. Obstagoon swap in. Awful. Like, that's bad. That's very, very bad. But like Cradily can burn a shield here. Cradily versus fighters, not that bad. Like, it's not that horrible. Well, against Obstagoon. Against Machamp, a little bit less good, but still a Grass Knot like hurts. A Shadow Machamp like hell. I think they have to shield it. So that's really, really nice. Get over on the Grass Knot right here. Burn a shield. Really, really good. Almost get to another one. In comes Escav. I'll farm this all the way down. Problem is, the energy from this Escav is gonna go nowhere. It's gonna go nowhere. Because I can't hit Drifblim with it. Because everything I throw is resisted. It's double resisted by the drift. So they won't do anything. I'll just sack my Escav at this point. Take both of those moves. Bring in my Drifblim. They bring in a Nidoqueen, which is not great. Nidoqueen is so good. Especially since I'm switch locked. And I can't do anything about like, the debuff I'll receive from the Poison Fang. Except for take the first one and then shoot the higher damage ones. The second and third one. But I'll just have to keep foul playing right here. Get a full air slash through because I threw at 3 poison jabs. If you're Nidoqueen versus Mandy, you definitely want to throw after 4 poison jabs in my opinion. Because then you throw on the final turn of the 3rd Snarl of Mandy or air slash. And then they get like no free turns. Which is nice. Hopefully, like I was really looking at my switch timer right there. I was hoping to swap, but just barely wasn't up. It's up right now, but it's already too late. I will catch this Icy Wind on Escav. But one foul play doesn't KO yet. It doesn't KO yet. And they're gonna undercharge as well. I barely don't get to the Mega Horn. Like, I could have thrown Drurin, but it wouldn't have done shit. And also, I pressed the wrong move. Foul play would not have KO'd though. Like, definitely not. So that's fine. They get to another move right here. That's a G. G. Very, very tough line for me. But well played by my opponent. Alright, those were the battles for today. Hope you enjoyed this team. And I'll see you in the next one.